guys, today is going to be the first of probably 4 or 5 videos, I've not decided exactly how many yet, where I talk about the stuff that tastes so good, the stuff that we need to keep our normal bodily functions going, and the stuff that makes our jeans a little bit too tight. Let's talk about you and your fats. So when it comes to fats, we're usually told there's good fat, there's bad fat, stick to the good, stay away from the bad. And this can be quite confusing, and it's something personally I was confused about until recently. So in the next few videos, I hope to break down what the different types of fats are and what we should be focusing on. So what is fat, or what are fats? Fats are actually part of a bigger group of nutrients known as lipids. A lipid is known as a macronutrient, so we need macronutrients from the different foods that we have to help us stay alive and our bodies to function properly. So lipid is one of them. Another one is nucleic acids, proteins, and carbohydrates. We need to be taking all 4 of these in our diet to make sure that our body is functioning properly. So one special characteristic that all lipids have is that they're scared of water, or the scientific term, they are hydrophobic. So that means they can't be around water and they can't travel in water. So the lipids are divided into 4 different groups. The most common type of lipid that we have is triglyceride, phospholipids. So these are very important in building the cell walls that make up our tissues and our organs and the rest of our body. Another one is steroid. So this is different from the type of steroids that people take to get muscly. The most common type of steroid in our bodies is cholesterol. I will talk specifically about cholesterol in another video. And another type of lipid is wax. So this shows that lipids are very important for our health and our body. So what do lipids, what do fats do in our bodies? So fats are important for energy. Just like carbohydrates, we get a lot of our energy from fat. And when we don't use up that energy, our body stores up that fat as fat. Another really important function of fats and lipids in our bodies is that they help us absorb and digest other foods that we eat. This can be seen in certain foods like vegetables. If you add a little bit of fat to the vegetables that you're eating, it helps your intestines absorb it better. So fats are important for our digestion. This is so important that we have an organ in our body that produces a special type of fat every time we eat so we can absorb it. This is the gallbladder. So this organ sits just underneath your liver, and every time you eat and your stomach pours out all that food, it sends signals to your gallbladder, and your gallbladder produces this liquid that's full of fat that helps us digest and take in some of the nutrients and some of the foods we've just eaten, and that liquid is known as bile. And as I mentioned before, with phospholipids, we are made up of trillions and trillions of cells. So if you think of this like the bricks, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lots of bricks are needed to build a house. Lots and lots of cells are needed to build our tissue, our organs. And the walls of all these cells are made up of phospholipids. So lipids are very important to just maintain how our cells and our organs and our tissues function. So they're also important in making some vitamins, such as vitamin D. This is a very important vitamin, and as more and more research comes out, we're seeing it's important for our immune system, for our mental health, for lots of different things. And this vitamin is made from cholesterol, which is a type of lipid. They're also important in making some of the very important hormones that we have, specifically our sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen. They all come from cholesterol. So it's very, very clear that fats and lipids are important for our health, for our hormones, for vitamins, for digestion, for mental health. They're just important across the board. So when is it that they become bad fats or bad lipids? Because there are many different types of fats in our food. Since the 1900s, it's been shown that the type of fats that we eat from our diet affect the type of fats that we have in our bodies, leading to one of the world's most leading causes of death, cardiovascular diseases. So in the next few videos, I'm just going to break down the good fats and bad fats in our bodies, and also the good fats and bad fats in our food. and also going to have a look at some examples and see how we can help ourselves decipher what kind of fats that we should be eating. So today's video is short and quick, just introducing this topic, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to this. Bye.